Hello, it's Monday, February the 28th. I'm John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
That's right, and I'm Scott Wilkin. You're watching Community News.
Yeah, coming up, we've got info on things to do, weather, sports, and birthdays. But first, Scott's got some really important information about an international story with local ties.
That's right. As you know, if you followed along with us, you hear the music in the background. That is a band called Uzori, and they are from the country of Ukraine. As you know, there's a lot going on there in the country of Ukraine, but just want to show you a little picture of them. But again, if you've been following along with us, you know that the music is from them. Those are my friends there from Ukraine. I have been in constant communication with them. My friend Alexander, which you'll see on the top right side of the screen, I've been in communication with him. Actually, I've had to try different forms of communication because a lot of the American forms of communication aren't getting through. But luckily, he has helped me out, and I have a connection to him. Now, he shared a video with me that I wanted to share with you. And again, folks, if you're younger or something like that, you may not want to watch these images if you have your children there. These are serious images, and it's a serious time. But wanted to show you a lot of misinformation out there in the news, but this is directly from my friend. This is his neighborhood. I won't say where for security reasons, but his neighborhood was attacked by tanks. This is from just a couple days ago. Pretty bad tank attack. As you hear, you know, you're not sure if they're attacking civilian areas or not. Well, just to let you know, they are. And as you saw back there was a piece of a cannon off of one of the tanks. The good news in all of this is all of the tanks involved in that attack, all of the Russian tanks in that attack were destroyed. So that was good news. But again, want to send out our prayers. There they are again. That's my friends from Ukraine, Uzori. But we send out our prayers to them, and a horrible situation there. We hope and pray that it gets better soon. But that now brings us into our event section, which is brought to us by no other than Evans Financial.
Yeah, Evans Financial, we're right across the street from the gazebo in the park there on Front Street. And, you know, just take time, what Scott was saying, just incredibly proud of the Ukrainian people for defending themselves and what they're doing, and the bravery that they're displaying is amazing. And the fact that we have the luxury here in this country of worrying about, you know, our finances and stuff. So, but if you are worried about decisions you've made in the past and you want somebody to review those, or if you're interested in making the right decisions in the future and you want somebody to help you review those, please come see me or give me a call, 865-354-1337. I'm always there to help. But going right into events, we have the last open ride of the season.
Yeah.
We're not exactly sure when it's going to come back, but Diane will let us know.
And you got to stay tuned. You got to keep watching this.
Oh, absolutely. We'll make sure you know.
We'll tell you.
But you can always call and talk to Diane about anything. Her number there is 865-882-4590. $5 a horse, $5 a ride.
Yeah, personal problems, advice,
favorite colors, whatever you need.
Whatever comes. She loves to talk on the phone. Yeah.
To people.
Yeah. She loves.
She's a people person.
She is a people person.
Even though she's not American, she's Canadian,
That's
French
right.
Canadian at that. But
That's right.
you know, don't hold that against her.
No.
Okay.
But Bluegrass Jamming.
Bluegrass Jamming, having that again at the Bradbury Community Club, 6 to 10. Admission $2. Call Marie, and it's 865-458-3703. Got concessions and a lot of good food there. Down at Cleveland on March 2nd through the 5th, they're having the 22nd annual Quilt Stitches in Time show at the Museum Center at 5 Points. Call Olivia for information there. That's 423-339-4745, extension 106, or at the email address listed below.
Lyle Lovett.
Lyle Lovett. I love Lyle Lovett. Been listening to him for a long, long time. Deserves a medal and a place of honor just for looking like he does in Mary and Julia Roberts.
Yeah, for real.
But
now he looks pretty good on that picture there, but normally he's wearing some pretty elaborate outfits. But
the dude can play. I mean, I really love this stuff where it's jazz bordering on blues, country, and really, really good. So,
he's very cool. So yeah, check that out.
And the Bijou is a great place to see a show. So check that out. You can get tickets or get information at knoxbijou.org.
Yeah, very cool.
things to do. Also,
About boat time. It's almost boat time.
it is. We were talking about earlier about the
Yeah.
lake and the water coming up and down, but the Knoxville Boat Show is the 3rd through the 6th. There's the times for the different days. A single day ticket will cost you $12. Weekend pass will cost you $20. Kids 4 to 10 or $5. And if you show up with a kid under 4, I don't know what they do to you, but they'll let you in free, I guess.
I think they're bait.
DowntownBoatShow.com for information there.
Yeah.
And JR's Pro Rodeo, that's at the Expo Center as well.
Yep.
You can give them a call out there at the Expo Center, 865-882-4590. RomeTourism.com is more info. And we've been to that a couple of times. It's always a lot of fun. They have things for kids to do. They're using both arenas this year. And
Yeah, and I saw Diane sent us a message, said that the Rome County 4-H Horse Club will have a tack swap, and to set up and sell tack, it's just $10. But if you're a shopper, it's free to come and shop and swap. So thanks to Diane for that.
that's the same night, same time as
Yeah,
the
that's
rodeo.
at or actually, I think that's at the open ride. So I forgot to tell you, but check that out at the open ride.
The open ride. Okay.
Yeah, but don't miss the rodeo. That's a good time.
the rodeo was really cool.
And then here's coming up.
Okay, we
got a
have
four-wheeler.
We got the Northern Rock Racing at Windrock. That's March 4th and 5th, a 2-day event. Friday at 12 p.m., Saturday at 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. to get started. Give them a call at 865-435-3492 or info@windrockpark.com. And I believe those are rock crawlers climbing up the hill.
Yeah, and again, if you go to these events, send us some pictures.
We'd love to
if
see
you and your
that.
family go to the rodeo, if you go to any of the open ride, any of these things, send us first of all, tell them you heard about it here on Small Town Network on Community News, and send us some pictures, and we love to see.
Should have thought about it. Send us a picture if your kids have the face painting or ride the bulls or ride the cows or horses or whatever.
Absolutely.
Send pictures of them, or if you go to this, send pictures of the racers. We'd love to have them.
Yeah, and we'll give you more information about how to send us that information towards the end of the show. But also coming up, our farmers markets, the last of the winter, I think.
We think there's going to roll and morph into spring events. We're not sure. We'll let you know when that happens. But we have both the Oak Ridge Farmers Market at St. Mary's School Gym.
That's right.
And in Knoxville, it's at Market Square on March 5th, and the last winter's market there.
Yeah, and speaking of spring,
We have the Knoxville Spring Home and Garden Show at the Expo Center in Knoxville, Saturday and Sunday. There are the times 10 and 5 and 11 and 5. Fairsandfestivals.net for more information there.
yep.
That's an interesting show. I've been to that once.
Yeah, it looks like a good time. This looks like a good
You
time.
find a lot of home projects there, but you're right on the next one.
Yeah, look at that.
UT Jazz Festival, and that's March 5th as well, 9:15 a.m. to 10 p.m. So it's going all day.
Yep.
The University of Tennessee Nedley Haslam Music Center,
Yep.
music.utk.edu for more information.
Yeah, they're going to be fun. It looks another good time, Mr. Daryl Worley, if you're into country music.
Yep, Daryl Worley at the Historic Palace Theater in Crossville. And if you've never been there, that is another great venue. Tickets are $25 to $45, 931-484-6133, or Crossville.com for more information.
Yeah, that's right. And speaking of country music, got to send a quick shout out to Bill Anderson. We had a great week at the Country Radio Seminar with his company Landmark. Pretty much helped manage that event. But the Country Radio Seminar was awesome. Got to meet Jason Aldean. That was exciting. I was always a big fan of his and actually got to meet him. But we had a great week there in Nashville. The weather wasn't so great, but it was a good week to be inside. So a big shout out to him. And again, go check out that Daryl Worley concert. But then here we go. Coming up, we've got the Blue Sky MTV, the mountain bikes.
Mountain bike, it's associated with the Blue Sky Mountain Bike shop there, but they're going to be a skills clinic between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Go check that out. If you're getting into mountain bike, want to learn some of the fundamentals, it'll be a great place to find out.
Yeah, good time of year to start getting your bike ready, right? I mean, it's
It
about
starts
time.
warming up. The air's warm enough where it doesn't hurt your lungs to
Yeah.
get out there and huff and puff a bit. It's time to get
Now
out.
look
and do
at
it.
this. This looks like a good time.
Joe Bonamassa, if you've not heard Joe Bonamassa, do yourself a favor. Go out and search for him. Listen to some of his music. kind of a blues guy, an incredible guitar player. Check him out. But he's going to be March 6th. He's going to be at the Knoxville Civic Auditorium at 8 p.m. Doors open at 7. KnoxvilleColiseum.com for more information.
Lots of music groups this week. Look at that. Here's the Gin Blossoms.
The Gin Blossoms. If you're old as me, you probably remember the Gin
Me
Blossoms.
Me too. I like
And but they're
been a
gonna be
while.
Yeah, they're going to be at the Bijou as well on March 6th, and $35 or $45 for tickets there.
Looking at that picture, I swear they all had longer hair back when I saw them.
People, people change when they get older.
It's the truth.
They do.
You said that with some hesitance.
Well, it happens to us all, the best of us.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do to avoid it. I personally am not aging. But that heads us into local sports, which is sponsored by the Tooth Fairy Treasures. Now, Tooth Fairy Treasures is brought to you. They're out there at 5512 Harriman Highway. If you're on your way from Harriman out to Oak Ridge, you can't miss their little blue and white building. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and also every other Saturday. Very awesome service. What they do is they all the proceeds from what they sell, parts of that go towards helping out with like emergency dental procedures for poverty or uninsured folks. So it's an awesome service. Please, again, go out there and check them out. They've got a winter brand name clothing sale where you can fill a bag for $5. That bag is provided. They're saying you can get like around 4 outfits in a bag, so it's a good deal. You can get brand name shoes for $1, children's clothing for $1. Tell Sherry right out there that you saw right here. Rockwood High School has no sports this week.
We've got nothing, but we got baseball coming up soon, and we'll keep you informed on that. And we're still working on a connection with Rockwood High School, and we expect to have them reporting to us on news and events soon.
Yeah, and again, if you didn't see last week's episode, we had a very special exclusive interview with a special guest that visited Rockwood High School, Heather Haley from WVLT Weather. She was out there and met with a classroom out there. But again, yeah, we're excited about our future student reporter from there.
And go to our Small Town Network Facebook page, and that story is there, standalone by itself.
Yeah, and also on our YouTube page, a Small Town Network on YouTube. You can see it in high definition. It's a lot clearer. Obviously, Facebook doesn't let us broadcast in HD, but if you want to see it in HD, again, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. And again, follow us on Facebook. But yeah, you can see it in our last week's program, and we put it there individually. But that actually, speaking of Heather Haley, we're heading into weather, which John will tell you is brought to you by Shape Up.
Yeah, Shape Up, a great little gym out there in the Tractor Supply Big Lot Shopping Center. And they've got new equipment. It's a good, clean place. And this is a schedule of their new classes coming up in March. Now, if you're a member, all of these classes are free except for that strong body hit program there. That's an additional $5, but plenty of classes to keep you moving, and good machines, free weights, good place to go. And always keep in mind that if you're an older person on a Medicare supplement or Medicare Advantage plan, it's a good chance that the plan will cover your dues, and you can go there for free. So contact Ken or Mary at 865-466-3966 for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. So again, we appreciate them. And again, if you head out to Shape Up, just tell them that you saw it here on the community news on Small Town Network. And we appreciate that. But yeah, we're heading into weather. And again, we want to thank WVLT, Channel 8, and especially WVLT Weather. Again, if you haven't already, please download their apps. They have a news app and a weather app, and both are great. In fact, the news app you can set up to report all of the local closings and stuff like that. So check that out. Now, looking at the 8-day planner, wow, we deserve this after the past week that we had. Today 55, tomorrow 60, and it goes up from there, even the 70s on Friday through the weekend. And of course, when the temperatures go up, so does the rain risk. Give you a brief look at the live radar. There's a look at your live radar, and I zoomed it out because there's nothing to see in Tennessee, and really there's not a lot to see anywhere. So we're thankful for that, especially after all the rain that we got. And again, thank you to the folks at WVLT. And I know you were saying that you had you're out by the lake there, and your lake level is pretty high. I know Bill Anderson was saying his dock was underwater. So we got some serious rain, so we're due for that nice weather, I would say.
Yeah, and TVA's done a pretty good job this year of anticipating the rainfall and lowering the lake level prior to keep it from going up too high. And so hats off to them for managing the lake level during all these storms.
Yeah.
And we were telling you, it's amazing that we get a spike from a rainstorm within a week of the end of February, almost every year. It's amazing to look at historical data and see that. But they did a good job this year.
And kudos to all the power crews, Rockwood Electric, and all the crews that were out dealing with all that this whole past week. It was a rough week. I know I was out of town, but we were getting reports from John and everybody here that it was kind of nasty this week. But we're heading into our special segment, Birthdays, which is brought to you by Bushel and a Peck.
Bushel and a Peck is a great little boutique on the corner of Rockwood Street and Front Street. And if you know somebody on the birthday list, it'd be a good chance to go out there and get them something from there. A lot of local vendors have a booth in there, a lot of different items.
Yeah,
and you got some information on specials they're coming up with?
Yeah, we got some live events. They've got tomorrow, Tuesday, March 1st, is 1 p.m. They've got CC's, Hippie Hookers, Back Porch Creations, Capra Cadabra, and I love those hard names to say.
I was kind of backing off that one.
I like how you threw that one to me. Yeah,
I didn't want to go through that. But.
Yeah, we were talking about what the hippie hookers sell. I'm not really sure, but I have to believe like maybe crochet items or something.
For sure.
Yeah, but anyway, and also they've got another live event March 11th coming up later on the following week at 6 p.m. with Reynolds Crafty Clan. They got new areas coming in March, fishing supplies, and newly and gently used purses. But here we go, heading into birthdays.
We got Emma Dowdy, Mickey Von Meadows.
That's Heidi Kulis, David McMahon, we call him David Mack, a friend of mine that I used to work for at NBC Channel 2 in Fort Myers, Florida, Kelly Burns, Garvey. And then also birthdays this week, Cheryl Cook from Bushel and a Peck, good friends of ours. So if you go down to Bushel and Peck this week, tell her happy birthday to her from all of us. Renee Giles, good friend of ours, a comedian Bob Nelson, another TV reporter friend of mine, Jonas Tishner, he's having a birthday.
And we have Robin Joyce Wrigley, Kelly Holloway Tollett, Becky Kindred Newcomb, Matthew Dale, Richard Ledford, good friend of mine I went to high school with, Tammy Cox Braden, Craig White, Blair Poland, Rick Evans, Alvin Hagermaker, April Halliburton Slauson, and me.
Mr. John Evans.
I was born on the 5th, and actually it's not on our list, but Karen, a good friend of mine, Karen Martin, also born on that day. Don't know how we forgot her, but...
Well, I know you're trying to take this away from this, but it's your birthday, and I like how you just tried to go on to another story there, but actually, you don't know about this, but I had a present sent over from nobody else than our good friend Diane at Roan State. She wanted to send you a gift. So there is our first happy birthday to John Evans from Diane at Roan State, and here's another one.
That was the first one. Was Tom dressed up? That was his Elvis costume. I put it on, and
you wear that well. Scarily well.
As a matter of fact, I didn't know that was a costume at first, and then
what's this one about?
Bill had some in his estate sale. He had some leftover stuff, and it's a set of glasses. I declined those. I didn't. Well, they're hard to see out of.
Well, so. Again, we want to thank Diane for sending over that.
That's wonderful.
Those special pictures today.
And see, she loves it when you call and talk to her. And thank her for sending those pictures. So give her a holler.
Yeah.
Roll the tape back to where you had her phone number at Roan State Expo Center and give her a call. Yeah. Thank her for that. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. And again, if you have a birthday or something coming up, send us pictures or send us information. We would love to get that out.
That was great. Yeah, thank you.
But now we're heading into other interests, which is brought to you by the Rec.
The Rec Center. I'm still laughing over the other thing. Rec Center, housed in the Rockwood Event Center Museum. Now they will host your birthday parties, your weddings, your receptions, anything like
Concerts,
that.
yeah.
Concerts, if you want to put on a show. And
Even
if you want to
live.
go see their shows, you can go to their Facebook page and get their schedule of events, but contact Bill there or Diane once again.
Yeah.
And get some information there. It's a great little place. And you go to the museum while you're doing that and you learn something about Rockwood. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, actually, the museum is very cool. He's adding items in there constantly. A lot of history in that building.
And soon we should have that open at least one day a week just for the general public to come in. We're looking forward to that. COVID's thrown us off, but the museum will be open again soon.
Yeah, excited. But this looks like a cool thing going on downtown Rockwood right here.
Yeah, the Finders Keepers pop-up sale. It's going to be at the auction house. Now, it's right across the tracks on Rockwood Street in downtown Rockwood. They have auctions there. It was every Thursday, and now they're having it Monday and Thursday. And if you have seen Rockwood in the evenings now with the new little restaurant we have down here and with the auctions, it's like it used to be. It's packed. But they're on the 25th and 26th, they're having a great little auction, a pop-up sale of antiques and collectibles, food from Six Blessings Cafe.
Yeah,
and
good food.
They're supposed to have some really high-end antiques at this thing. So
Yeah, and excited to see Six Blessings again. We used to be neighbors with them right here in downtown Rockwood, and now I know they've got a new shop in Harriman, a nice location there. So again, excited to see about them. So again, check that out. It's a very cool event right here downtown. Some other things we just want to bring up again. We told you about the Raise Your Voice Music Festival. That's a benefit for St. Jude's Hospital Research Hospital benefit at the Princess Theater, March 19th. Check out that address at the bottom of your screen. There's a bunch of different artists, but it's for a very good cause, and they're still looking for donations as well as sponsors. So if you're interested in helping them out, look for the Rebrand. Just type in the Rebrand on Facebook, and that'll take you to that production company. And if you want to donate, that address is right at the bottom of your screen. Also, don't forget about Hummingbird Lane. They're doing a junk journal class March 19th, 1 to 5 at the Wassam Building in Rockwood. $30 a person. Sign up at Bushel and Peck. Sounds pretty neat. Sounds like they're going to be making little journals out of the old Golden Books. And I know I used to read the Golden Book all the time when I was a kid. That was my favorite part about going to doctor's offices, was the Golden Books usually were sitting in there.
As we know, it's my birthday, and it's been a lot of years since I was that young, so
Yeah.
I don't remember them. But
Was Golden Books even out back then?
they were putting things on clay tablets.
Oh yeah, were they still etched in the? Yeah. But again, if you have an event, anything going on, something you want to spread to all the people here, again, we're excited. Thank you. This is our second month. This is our 8th episode. We've been on the air for 2 months. Last month we reached over 10,000 people, so we're excited about that. But again, if you got events or anything like that, John is going to tell you how to get in touch with us.
Yeah, please get a hold of us with birthdays, pictures of people with birthdays like we saw a minute ago.
Diane,
Yeah, please get to us and let us know those things so we can announce them for you. It's coming up on yard sale season. We want to know about those. We'll help you get the word out for that. You can contact us at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. Once again, don't forget the live at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com, or look for us on Facebook.
Yeah, again, and please, this has been a great 2 months, but again, people don't even know. Like, John and I just do this. This is something we do. We haven't made a dime on this, but we're doing it because we're really trying to get information out to not only the local public, but help fundraisers, churches, all that. And so far it's working. So thank you to everybody. We've had a huge response. So can't thank everybody enough. A final story. Of course, I leave it to the end because it means so much to me. But John and I were talking again, as you hear the music in the background. Can't thank my friends enough. My friends Uzori. That's their logo there. That's their music in the background. And again, there's my friends. Now, I told John about this. Obviously, we saw a little bit of situation of what his neighborhood looks like right now. And gosh, feels so blessed to look outside our windows here in downtown Rockwood and see our neighborhood in the shape that it's in. But what my friends in Uzori are doing is they're doing flash mob performances. And they're just, all these musicians are just gathering together with their instruments wherever they may be, and they've been doing performances. And I wanted to show you, I have, I'm going to pop this up, but this is one of them, and it's hard to see there. Right towards the center in the back is, you see Vladimir is right next to Natalie right there in the back. He's playing the accordion. You can not see my friend Alexander. It's just the top of his head right under the Ukrainian flag there. But very cool what they're doing there, considering what they're going through. But again, our prayers go out to my friends there. This is them there. That's all my friends Uzori. Crazy situation what they're going through. But just want to thank them again for the music, and just ask that you all send your prayers to everybody there in Ukraine.
And for what it's worth, we're very proud of their bravery and what they're doing for their country. And,
hope that this all can come to some peaceful end here very soon. But again, everybody, thank you for watching. It's another week, our 8th episode of Community News here on Small Town Network. So we appreciate you watching. And from everybody here at Community News, I'm Scott Wilk.
John Evans.
And we hope you have a great week. Thanks
have a
for
safe
watching.
week.